Hey guys, this is Spike with Spike Gaming, and we are back. So I've put in quite a bit of work since last time. I know we were working on our workshop, but you can see here, this room is now essentially empty, which means we've officially moved all of our storages. And as I come downstairs, you'll notice that this room is also mostly empty. And the reason for that is because we have completed the workshop portion of our outbuilding. So I've constructed a few extra benches here, so I've gone ahead and given myself the electric carpentry bench as opposed to the regular one. The same thing for the masonry bench. Concrete mixer still going, making us a ton of concrete over here. I've put in an advanced or an electric textiles bench. Still have a fabricator, which I just moved over. Glass working, which I just moved over. All of this stuff we just moved over. I have upgraded my biofuel composter to an electric one, so it's a little bit faster, fills it up a little bit quicker. So we've added a trophy bench. This is what's going to allow us to make mounts for our trophies, and we can put them on the wall. So this is kind of working towards us having a trophy room very much above right there. We have our decorations bench, and that's what's going to allow us to kind of furnish our home. I have gone along and started to make some of the items that we need for there, so we'll kind of pick away at some of those on this episode. I do have an advanced alterations bench. I am realizing that most of these recipes require a basic attachment before I can do the advanced one, so I'm actually thinking I'm probably going to need to do both. For whatever reason, I can't craft tier 1 recipes in here. Actually, I bet it's because if I go here, bam, so I don't have these unlocked, that's why. I bet if I unlock these right here, it'll give me the tier 1s and I won't have to build this second bench, so that makes sense. I've gone ahead and added a chemistry bench. This is actually going to essentially replace our I believe it's the kitchen medicine bench. I believe right here we have a medicine bench. It allows us to do these pills. The chemistry bench should replace all of these, as well as give us an opportunity to make some of these other items, such as where is it? Fertilizer and vitamins. So good addition as well. We still have our drying rack, and we still have our oxide dissolver. Now we do want to try and upgrade. Here in tier 4 we have an electric water purifier and electrolytic oxygen synthesizer. We do want to make both of these guys, and I think we're just going to kind of sit them next to each other right here. So the synthesizer will allow us to actually be able to fill our oxygen tanks without the use of oxide. It'll pull just a water inlet, so I'll just pull from the pipes over here, which those are kind of nasty looking pipes, but I'll pull from the water that's coming in, and it'll help fill our oxygen tanks without having to use oxide. And we can use our oxide for making things such as organic residue. So, and then the other one obviously fills our canteens without having to go over to our little water purifier that's on the other side of our building there. So then I've added the basement with all of our storage, which looks pretty cool. We can add a few more here eventually, but I don't know what I'm going to put in them yet. I did do a mission which actually gave us a couple really cool items here. Right here, I actually put these in the wrong spot. So it gave us this Shengang Jushi pickaxe, which is actually pretty cool, but unfortunately it's slightly worse than my titanium pickaxe. So this one gives me 140% yield with 75 mining radius. This one gives me 60 mining radius with 135. The only difference is this one gives me an additional 10% on iron, so that's pretty cool. I do have this bacterial vaccine to prevent cave sickness. I don't know that I'm really going to spend a lot of time using it because it is only, again, a time release of 1800 seconds, so eventually it's going to wear off. So I will pull that out of there because these are all building items, and I'm going to drop it in here with all my tools and weapons of sorts, and I do have an attachment there for a crossbow, so I've also made myself a fishing rod. So you will notice I haven't put a door on here yet. But I will put, I want to get a refined wood door to put on there. And I've also put these stairs up here. This ceiling piece is going to come out of there once I have enough to build walls and another roof up there. That's purely going to be because that's where my trophy room is going to be. So I want to put all my animal taxidermies along with all my trophy fish up there as well. So that's going to be pretty cool. Alright, so we were about to do something. Oh, right. There is one other change. If you come into the barn out here, or the stable, you'll notice that I've added right here a basic fishing bench. So we can make fishing rods. I don't have the lure packages unlocked yet, so that's why there's nothing else in there. A ranching bench is still there, and I've moved the skinning bench to here because it seems to make sense. I haul back a lot of animals on the buffaloes, so it makes sense for it to be in there. So let's go ahead and close that up. Close up some of these doors. So what I'm going to do this episode is hopefully do a little bit of work on my decorations and my house. So again, I want to take a lot of these items here. I do only have one of these Art Deco fireplaces. So this is an actual, I need 10 refined gold. So this is a DLC, which I've added. It's actually really cool. It gives you some really fun things to add. So I'm actually probably going to take a bunch of those because a lot of the items in this deco bench uses the refined gold. So I'm going to go ahead and make a second one of those, because as you know, we do have two fireplaces. I am going to need the tip of the chimney. Where is that? I don't know that I made one. I have extensions, I have this, I don't have this guy. Yeah, I'm going to have to craft that, I guess. So I have gone ahead as well and made some lights, Art Deco wall lights, as well as a cool chandelier. I think I'm going to put the cool chandelier upstairs. Not sure how it's going to look yet, but let's go ahead and take our nightstand. I have one nightstand, I need a second nightstand. And then I'll take that, I'll take the bed, I have a dresser, I have a wardrobe. I'll go ahead and take these guys and the chandelier. Oh, I do have, there's my second nightstand right there. I actually made a third one for no reason. Okay, well, let's leave that as is right now, and let's go make some progress here. Alright, let's close that guy up. I think first I can probably eliminate this guy. Let's just pick it up and see if there's... no. Let's start from the top and work our way down, or we're probably going to lose a bunch of these items. So we can probably just go up here. Yeah. Take this guy off. We'll take that with us when we move bases, or not when we move, but when we build kind of our forward operating base out in probably the canyons. Yeah, probably the canyons will be our next point of operations. It's so windy out there. Alright, so pick up this guy. Yeah. I can probably pick up this guy. Is there anything in there? Nope. So let's go ahead and drop this guy down. Yeah, see, that looks pretty cool, but I think it's gonna... Oh, wow. Okay, it doesn't block the door, but holy... It's a lot bigger than I anticipated. So that guy right there. That looks pretty cool. So that's gonna give us a very different dynamic on our fireplace here than what we had before, which is quite nice. So let's pull this guy out. And we can probably pull this guy out, and it's gonna drop a ton of stuff on the floor. I don't have space for it all. I don't. I have to come back to get the cooked meat. But what we can do is drop those two in there, start it up. That will allow me enough space to pick up the meat. Go. Deploy. hey, come on. Turn around. And is it going there? Is that where it's going? Yeah. And it doesn't actually share a chimney, but it's cool that it looks like it kind of does, so that'll be a neat little addition. It does have the ability to put shelves on here, which I'll probably do as well. So what else do I have here? So I have a bed. I think I'm going to put the bed. So this guy I don't need. I'm going to destroy that if I'm not going to use it here. I'll deploy my bed. I feel like it should go on this wall. I feel like it's a nice addition to put it on this wall. And this is again the Art Deco bed, so it's pretty cool. It gives me a little bit more of a buff at 131% than a regular sleeping bag that I've been kind of putting. So I'm going to set this in my spawn point right away. And then I can go ahead and deploy my nightstands. Which, let's see if we can get those to line up properly. Alright. Drop back there, right there. Deploy my other one. Drop that in right there. Oh yeah, see then now that looks pretty sharp. So let's put our dresser on the other side here. Is that straight? No, that looks actually pretty straight. I didn't even line it up. I do have these guys, which we'll have to wire in here eventually. But that should be okay. I'm actually going to put it in the center. So that's actually going to be that plank right there. And to make sure I get the same height, I'm going to go there. And drop it on that plank right there. So that's pretty cool. And I don't have the ability. I think I want to put a roof up here. Instead of having this big open ceiling. I think if I go to my carpentry bench over here, which I'm pretty sure does not have a ton of refined wood left in it. But I do have a bunch of these, so let's take all those. Alright, what do we got going on here? Let's deploy. And I think we want to go probably that height right there. Yeah. Drop some walls, deploy. Alright. I want you. Come on. There we go. Wouldn't snap in there for a second. Cool. Sometimes they're not wanting to snap in there. Oh boy. Didn't want to snap in there properly for a second. Actually started to get the strain sound as if it was going to collapse. Okay, so this means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need the light to be on the middle one and split the difference here. So deploy. Can I fit that? Wow, this is a big light. Okay, so it's gonna have to be right in the middle. That's kind of cool. Let's do that. That's actually a very cool chandelier. Now, how do I get this wired in? Let's go there. And I guess I'm gonna have to try and get this to come up to the roof somehow. can I plant it right on the peak? That would be super cool. That's actually cool. I can probably put it there. There. But can I come down from there? Can I go over here? Is there any way to get it under? Because that would be cool. Yep, that's exactly what I need to do. Let's snap onto there. Okay, can we get this under our eave? Right there. It'll be nice and hidden. Right there. If I can get it to go right there, I can probably curve nicely actually. Where am I? Right here. Okay, so there. And I probably need to back it up a little bit so it can go there. And then of course down to there. And on to there. Did that work? Who knows? But now I also need to go from there. And I'm going to need to bring it to the other two lights that are in here. So how am I going to do that? Okay, that's over here. So I can get it to right there. Which I can then bring it over to there. Actually, let's get rid of that guy. Go from there over to right there. And then down. There. Boom. There. 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 So. Why does it stay off? Because all my water wheels are off. So the only downside to the water wheels is that you have to continuously clean them. So I believe what I'm going to do eventually here is I'm going to probably keep the water wheels as is, but I'm also going to upgrade to solar panels, and I'm probably going to do just a bunch of solar panels with the battery backup. And that will, you know, maybe 2 battery backups even, just because I'm going to have a lot of things powered here, so it might be worth considering a couple of those units. So let's take all this, drop these down. So I take these spoiled because it allows me to put it in the biocomposter, or whatever you want to call it. It makes the biofuel for me. So alright, so now we have power again. Okay, Buffalo, you are totally all up in my grill. Alright, so let's go back in. Check this out. Boom, this is so well lit right now. Look at this room. Holy, is this thing ever lit up? I can turn that off, I can turn it on. What happens if I turn this guy off? Really doesn't change anything here. So these lights are pretty intense in here. This is what it looks like without the lights on. So, alright, that's pretty cool. What else I got in here? So I also have this wardrobe. I'll probably drop that guy somewhere. I could probably even put the wardrobe in this corner. Nope. I'm actually going to build a bookshelf to put in that corner, I think. I don't want too much going on over there, so let's drop this guy right here. Nice. I'll probably do a little bit of a sitting area somewhere in here. With maybe a little coffee table. Maybe I'll even do that kind of in the middle of the room here, which would be cool. But let's go see what else we can do here. We want to add some wood to this guy. And I'm actually going to put the fireplace in here. And that can be... Oh, hey, I just recognized that I still have the cap that we haven't put on yet. So the cap is not quite as cool as the rest of the chimney here, but let's give it a whirl. I may need another extension, actually. No, that's pretty cool. Okay. So it's not, it doesn't carry on the pattern all the way up, but it does carry the look on this side, so it's not so bad. It's just this side that you kind of get the little bit of a weird looking design on the outside. So, alright, that looks pretty cool. Let's go back in here and take a look at what else we have going on here. Okay, so I still want to drop off the other fireplace, I guess. There's that guy and that guy. Probably don't need those as well. Drop all those. Go back to my carpentry bench. We can drop those guys now. And I can drop, what was it? Charcoal. I don't need the charcoal. Great. In here, I'll drop both of these items. And that can be good for now. So I do have this other nightstand. I may actually keep that. I might use it as a... I'm going to destroy it because I'm going to use a different set, I think, for the other portion. So let's look at what's in this Art Deco. I think I want to make that bedroom mostly Art Deco. Like, there's this cool partition. I'll make this little vase. That'll be pretty neat. Some platinum weave. Do I have the ability to make platinum weave? I feel like I have a bunch of platinum sheath over here. Let's drop that in there. What else do I need for platinum weave? Fiber. Do I have much in the way of fiber? Wow, okay, I really don't. So let's go here. Take this guy out. Drop him right there. Let's go grab a bunch. Should tie us over for a while. Oh, no, there's nothing here, I guess. Or at least not as much as I thought. Nothing here. I've cleaned up most of the fiber, it would seem. So the sickle here really kind of gives you a huge boost to how much fiber you're actually getting per swing here. Which is quite nice. You'll see that it doesn't take much time to get a large quantity. I'm hoping I don't get attacked while I'm doing this. It would be super annoying at this point. Alright. There's that little rabbit down there. I think we're going to leave him alone though. Just grab a bunch of this and... Oh, that's going to hurt. Alright. I'll drop my sickle back in because I don't really need it. And where was that? Right here. Platinum weave. I can make 14 of them. I think I needed 16 of them. Do I have more of that stuff? Yeah, sure. I have more platinum sheath right here. Max. Let's make that too. Okay. So that'll give us this kind of cool looking rug right here. What's this? Art Deco safe. I don't think I want a safe or a vault, but I'll take this wall shelf. I need some steel screws, which I believe I have tons. Yeah. Drop those in there. I'll take that wall shelf. Craft. I already have that. There's a nice little round table here. That's probably a high table. There are these candlesticks. I need animal fat or beeswax. I do not have beeswax, so that's going to be further down the road. But I thought there was a bookshelf, and I could be wrong. So for now, I can just do one of these benches with the platinum weave. I'll do this rug. Do I have this? Yes, I already have that. Great. And I think that's all of the Art Deco stuff that I want to do right now. I want to take a look at kind of what the the Brutalist looks like versus the Industrial is what the other one's called. So, and then we'll compare those and figure out which one we want to do in our main living area. So we got this wall shelf. Drop that in there. We wanted to grab this guy. Craft. Did we already do the shelf? Yes, I have it right there. So I'll take this rug. And I'll probably even pick up. I want to do the lamp for sure. We can do 2 of those. Let's do 1. We'll put it in the corner on the other side. We'll put a bench next to it, which will give us a yeah. Put a bench next to it, and then we'll do this round table. Cue that up. And we'll do 4 of these lounge chairs. Can I do that? Sounds like I can. Sweet. So pick up that guy, pick up that guy. Pick up my table. This wall plaque too, I don't know if I want that. Let's, that's actually kind of cool. I'm gonna cue that up as well and see kind of what it looks like. I may have to go get more stone if I want it. Oh, hey, here's the Art Deco bookshelf. I knew there was an Art Deco bookshelf. Okay, so I'm gonna need more stone. Let's go grab some stone and come back and do that. Because I'm gonna need it for the other panel as well, I think. Alright. Maybe we can level up in this episode too. That would be pretty cool. We'll pick up a few more of the items we need. Grab a quick bit of this stone. We'll be able to make that bookshelf. And maybe a couple more of those panels, which I think would be probably cool. I may even put them along the top of the stairs to create kind of a cool looking backdrop there. Oh, let's go. There we go. Alright, oh. Tucker it out, little guy. And then back over to here. Drop that in there. Where's my bookshelf? Build that bookshelf for sure. Craft that guy. I'll take 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. I already have my round table. I'll take that guy. I'll take my bookshelf. What was the other thing I wanted to build? We talked about building more of these. Let's go see how it's going to look. Alright, it's so bright up here. I don't think I'm going to put a chandelier down here necessarily, but maybe I'll wrap those lights around this post, or I'll use a different style light maybe, who knows. Yeah, so that's on. Okay, so the shelf itself I want to deploy. Can I? Too high. What? Okay, so I can't do that. So let's put this on the wall above the bed. That kind of looks to be centered. Cool. Not sure what we're going to put on there yet, but we'll figure it out. Deploy. I was actually thinking about putting the lamp in that corner. Should I put the wardrobe over there maybe? Does this fit in here? Would that look okay? It's a bookshelf. Yeah, that kind of looks okay. I'll get some paintings on the wall and stuff in here too. That'll be really cool eventually. I do want to put this bench in here. I think I might even put it right here. What about my... How big is this thing? Oh, this is quite large. So I can't put it over there anywhere. I could put it in this corner. Makes it look like a bit of a trash bin, I guess. Right. Cool. Can I put things in it? Oh, I can plant something in it. Well, that's cool. Oh, boy. Well, that changes everything. That's not going to go there. Let's put down our rug. Oh wow, this is big. Okay, so I want a table and chairs area, but I also want this to be somewhere. Like I think I want this to be over here because it'll be cool. I'll put some, I'll put probably a sitting chair here. Maybe a chair there. That'll be cool. And then I'll put my table and chairs. Just a little sitting area right here in the middle. And I think that'll look cool. Right. A little bit. There, okay. To play this other guy. Oh. There. Deploy. There. And I'm trying to put these intentionally not perfectly square. That way it kind of looks like people have maybe sat in the chairs and have used them instead of it being very perfect and kind of put together there. And then this, I think we will sit in this corner now. Right. I like that. I just need to be able to get from here over to there. So let's go. Oh, I don't have my... Where did it go? Huh. I'm pretty sure I dropped my electricity tool in the bench where I took out my, what you call it, the sickle. Just line that up right here with the edges. I think that would be cool to put there. All the way along there. It's not quite what I had envisioned. But what if I take this out of there? Can I pick it up and move it back even further? Because that would be much cooler to deploy. I actually didn't realize that this was see-through. I thought it was a black background, but that's actually pretty cool. I would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Well, 5 more, I guess. So, okay. So if that's the case, I'll probably put some plants in here then. One in the middle right here. Probably one over here. What if I put it in this corner? Would that be okay? Maybe. For now, I'm going to put one right here. I just need to decide which one of these plants would look best in there. These are all withered, I believe. That would look okay. What is that? That's a coffee plant. That'd be kind of cool. This is a tea plant. That would look okay too. This one would look okay. So any of those. This would just be a bush. That would just be essentially a bush. I believe this is wilted yeast. Alright. So let's go grab seed. What have I figured out here? Probably don't need those, but I probably need a bunch more of... I need at least 1 more of those. And I need 5 more of those. I need more refined gold. Do I have more refined gold? Of course I do, right here. Bam. So let's do 5 more of those. So this I have as a 6-seater table. I may or may not use that. I may wait and do a different style table downstairs, although this is a really cool looking table, I know. I just haven't really tried out any of the other tables, so I don't actually know if they look cool or not. What do I have up here? There's a industrial large table, so we can always try those guys. They're relatively inexpensive. And then there's the brutalist table as well. That might be cool. So that one's a little bit more expensive with the 10 concrete mix, but we'll maybe have to play that guy by ear. So okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now let's go back down. Art Deco. I would really like to kind of add a. Do I want a 3-seater or a 2-seater? Button of sheath. I think a 2-seater would be plenty. Craft all of those. I think a 2-seater would probably be enough to do what we're looking to do. I have this as well. Let's go grab a couple seeds to put in there. Those are going to be over here. We agree the coffee seed would probably look good. Maybe the berry bush would look neat in there too. You know what? Let's do 2 berry bushes. Oh, the gorse. That would probably look neat too, though. Okay, okay. The reed might look okay. But I only have one of those. But I can get more of those. I know where to find them. Okay, so let's take this guy and this guy. I think both of those are going to look cool in there. Now, I'm not sure if I need dirt for this either. I haven't gotten that far yet, but we'll figure it out, I'm sure. So let's go grab our platinum weave. Right there. You'll notice I also made myself a set of armor to get into the Arctic. I know that we're going to have to do that at some point in time here in the near future, so craft that guy, and you know what, I'm going to craft both of these. One can sit on one side, one can sit on the other. Take that. And I think that's essentially going to be pretty much us crafting every piece of Art Deco, so that's cool, except for these candlesticks, but we're going to have to get beeswax for that, which I suppose that's not too far-fetched. What animal is over here threatening me? Oh, it's a rabbit. It's not threatening at all. Okay, so let's go ahead and deploy. I'd like to put this here against this side. Is that straight? Let's find something to line up. Not even close. That's pretty straight. Bam. And then we'll deploy this guy just on this side. Again, line it up so it's straight. Pretty straight. And that's pretty cool. Got a little seating area over here, some benches. I could probably even put a chair here. Maybe one chair here. We'll consider that a little bit later. I do have to go back and get my electricity tool, which I cannot believe I left again. Alright, so let's go back up here. Let's see if we can get electricity to that lamp over there. Go through there. Drop one right there. Hide that guy right in that corner. Nope. That's too steep of a turn. Actually, have to go here. And then down to here. To there. And to there. Boom. Lamp's on. Let's check our network here now. Okay, so we're still only got a demand of 4,500, so it's not bad. Can I deploy a seed in there? Deploy. So I can't do that. No place to plant the seed. Okay. So before it made it look like I could plant a seed in there. It really did. Deploy that again. Or deploy this one again. It really... I can't really put anything in there. What about this guy? No place to plant the seed. Okay, so that's not a thing. I don't know why it looked like I could do that earlier. Okay, well I guess that's not a thing. Let's pick up all these. We'll drop our nice little decorative deploy. Try this again. Boom. That's pretty sharp looking. So if I don't move and I just start straight over, I should be able to line these up. However, I'm not confident that I'm going to be able to do that without too much trouble. Because I feel like I'm going to have a weird gap in the middle. So I'm putting them slightly overlapping. So I'm doing that. And if I go from both ends, it'll give me that. Which maybe I can live with that. That looks cool. At least it's balanced. And then I can actually do this, deploy, and put that guy right in the middle. As long as it doesn't stick out the back. Yeah, we're good. It doesn't stick over the edge. That's a pretty cool looking little room. We need some paintings in here, of course. I don't believe we have the paintings unlocked yet. I don't even know where they are. Actually, I feel like they're in tier 2, if I'm correct. We'll go all the way to the end here. And again, this is where I unlocked the decorations. But yeah, oh, we do have the painting set. Where do I make that? In the carpentry bench. Whoa. We definitely don't have any paint. That's over there. I do have, oh wow, I have so many. Carved wood desk lamp. That's pretty cool. So when I get beeswax, I can make a bunch of candles and stuff, which is actually neat as well. And I do have this carved furniture as well. There's a couple different bookshelves in here, which is cool. There's a carved wood dresser, coffee table. Maybe I'll use some of this carved wood stuff once I get there. What do I need electronics for this wood desk lamp. Okay, so we have wood painting, charcoal frame painting. So I need paints, obviously for everything. How do I make paints? Is it in the chemistry bench? No, I believe it's actually in here, right here. So I can put tea, I can put gorse and wildberry. The easiest one is going to be what? Sulfur and crushed bone is by far the easiest. Sulfur and... do I have sulfur in there? There's one sulfur in there. Okay. So sulfur and crushed bone. Sulfur is here. Take that. I have some bone. Ooh, not a ton. Let's throw all that in there. Bone. Throw all the bone in there. And crush it. Okay. Let's go get rid of some of my extras. Throw all that in there. Throw that in there. Don't need that. That can go in here. Building pieces. I won't need my fishing rod for a while. And drop my spoiled meat in there. And my platinum weave can pretty much go in there, so. Alright, did I make paints? No, I didn't. I need to make these. Max. That gives me 15 per, so that's going to give me a ton of paints. Which should allow me to do a bunch of whatever I need, I guess. I'll take that, because I believe there's a charcoal one as well. Oh, it's in the carpentry bench. Okay. So throw my paints in there, throw my charcoals in there. Let's see what we got down here. So I can do this one. Let's craft it. See what it does. That's a wood. Let's do a charcoal framed one. Then I need gold, fiber and iron, fiber iron. So fiber, iron, and gold. 1, 2, 3. Fiber. Yeah, I just took some fiber. And gold. Bam, bam. Okay, let's see what that does. Alright. I did that one and that one. Let's do... So I'm going to craft one of each of these. And I'm going to see what they all look like. Let's go take a look. Alright. So, deploy. What's our first one? Charcoal framed. Deploy. Cool. So I can actually interact with this and make it a fairly customized image, I guess. Those are all... What's this picture? That's pretty cool. Right? This is kind of guy in the cave. So that's a charcoal framed one. That's pretty neat. Deploy. This one's going to be a wood framed one. We want to probably go over here somewhere. I think I want to go with a gilded one up there. These are all... Like, that's a cool picture right there. That's a cool picture. Oh yeah. There's some really neat ones in here. Interesting. Let's go with this guy. Okay. See, that's neat. Day 1 landing. What do we got? We got gold frame, we got gilded framed, we got scroll painting. Let's go with gilded framed. Let's see what that looks like. It's just too high. I don't understand why it's... I can't put anything on here. I really thought I was going to be able to. Put this guy over. Hey, that's kind of neat. So let's put a really cool one there. Which, that's a neat one right there. Look at that one. Metallic framed. Deploy. Can I put them on here? No. I might do one more over here. Okay, that's a metallic frame. Okay, let's save that one for downstairs, because I don't think it goes with the look of this room. There's golden frame, metallic framed, deploy. There's that style. Okay, again, I don't know how much I love that right there. Let's go gold framed. Alright, here we go. Okay, that I can get behind. And let's throw an Arctic one in here. Like, that's a pretty cool picture right there, I think. Yeah. Alright. This is a pretty cool looking room. Loving it. Loving it. Might put some decos on the nightstands and on the table eventually. We'll see how that kind of rolls out. But I do quite like how this is shaping up, so... Let's go downstairs. We could probably get rid of that guy right now, because we've placed ourselves upstairs. Ooh. It's going to be hard getting lights down here. maybe I can just come up from over here. I just need to kind of follow the floor and get to that pillar. It's going to be the hard part, so I go up, over, and in. And then come down the pillar, I think, is probably the best. Alright. Let's see what is what over here. We've done everything I needed to there. Now, the other thing I want to get moving on is I'm going to need a thermos here. Let's actually craft one of those right away. Because I'm going to use one of those to make tea at some point. And that's what's going to get me into the Arctic. But this is what I was looking for right here, my kitchen bench. So I need aluminum, I need concrete mix, and I need a ton of stone. So the concrete mix is probably easy. I have some over here already. Let's drop that right there. That shouldn't be a problem at all. The aluminum shouldn't be too big of a problem. No, I've got a bunch down here, so let's grab 5 of those. Drop them in here. And then again, I'm going to need a bunch of stone, so I'll drop that bedroll in there. So let's go get some more stone. Okay, open sesame. Alright, so we'll break down this guy. I'll probably need more than one. I might break down 2 here just to give me enough to do what I need to do. So you can see that this titanium pickaxe really kind of takes huge chunks out of this rock, so it's quite productive. Alright. Take this guy. What's that give me? Probably 300 by the time I'm done. What's that? Yeah, there we go. I hate leaving those little slivers. They're always so hard to get at the end. But this might actually be 2 separate rocks here by the look of it. The other one's really tiny though, so. Okay, so this is going to give me like 400, so we're probably good with just this one. At least for now, anyway. We'll see how it's going to play out here. Okay, let's try that. We'll pick up that one for good measure. It's a little bit annoying having to run all the way from over there. I've basically harvested all the stone over here, so nothing grows back anymore. So that's just the closest place to get it now, I guess. Let's roll into here, drop all of our stone in, and we're going to need a corner. Where's the corner? That's kitchen storage. Kitchen. So why this corner one is not with the rest, I don't know. Probably craft one of those if we can. Let's craft, I don't know, 3 of those, because it looks like we can't do 4. Do I have more composites being made? Do I have more composites in there? No. Can I make more composites? I need organic resin. Can I make more organic resin? I need oxide. Oh my goodness. Do I have oxide? I have a little bit. Let's take those. Drop those all in there. Make as many of those as it'll let me. And then we can make some composites from there. Alright. So while that's going, let's take another look over here. Oh, so this is actually full. That's why it's not going. So we'll do the corner again. Craft. We'll do that guy. Queue that guy up. And this one we'll do... Well, it's only going to let me do 2 for now. So let me... Before it lets me do those... We're going to want that plumb to sink. Not that the plumb sink does a ton for us, but can I make 10 electronics? No, of course I can't make 10 electronics. Can I make more? of this, maybe? Max? How many of that? I can only make one. Oh, because I don't have any iron ore in here. Well, that's easy. I have tons of that stuff. Bam. Max. I can make 28 of them. What am I going to be short on? Platinum. And I should have platinum in that one right there. Ooh, I'm getting low on platinum actually. Drop that in there. Max, I can make 8 more. So craft that. I can also make a bunch of steel bloom, I guess, but. And then I'll make 2 of those. And wow, I can only make 1 of those. So that uses all my sulfur. Alright, so while we're waiting for all that stuff to do, and then we have to smelt that to get our, so what's this? There's a kitchen, plum sink. How many other pieces do we have in here? Oh, the marble kitchen base. Let's go deploy this guy, see how that's going to look. Because we essentially want this to sit right in this corner. Somehow. Okay, so it's pretty square. Okay. Boom. That's as much in the corner as I can get. So I think I'm going to bring it out and try to put the sink right here so I can just boom attach. The kitchen block will probably go over here somewhere, or I can even put the, no, I like the idea of the sink here. It's already there. It's already plumbed in. Oh, I have the stove too. So maybe the stove goes on this side somewhere, probably right here. And I'll put the fridge next to it, or I'll put the fridge right here probably. That'll be cool. So I'm gonna need a bunch of composites. Okay, so all the composite paste is done. Drop it all in there. That's gonna take a little while, of course. Can I make any of the kitchen benches in the meantime? Nope. Looks like I definitely cannot. So I got this thing. What do I need for that? More electronics. And I'm pretty limited on my epoxy down there. I have 100 bones here. I could steal. Actually, you know what? I think I have a bunch of bones over here. I've been kind of hoarding them over here for a while. And I can drop them all in there, make crushed bone, hopefully turn that into epoxy. It's not going to be a ton, but hopefully it gives me enough to build the 5 electronics that I need to make that range. So let's see how that goes. Alright, so max 13. Not sure what that's going to get us for electronics, but we'll see. And then what? Sulfur solves my problem a little bit. Problem is I forgot to put biofuel in my stupid drill for the sulfur. So this will give me 8 electronics. That should give me enough to get me my range once I get 10 composites. So, and those shouldn't take too much longer. Yeah, they're coming by pretty quick, so I'll wait until it gets 20 of these. 19, and then I'll use those. That should get me a good start. Drop those in there. So what's that? That's my craft. And I can make 2 of these, so craft. Take that guy. Take that guy. And this is the start of my kitchen. I do think I will... Oh, wow. What else am I short there on that? Oh, I'm going to be short concrete mix and stone. Alright. Concrete mix I have a ton of, so that's not a big deal. But let's deploy One. Do I want to deploy my kitchen one right here, maybe? Yeah. So if I do that, then I can deploy this guy. What is going on? Why won't it? Okay. So that means that that's not lined up properly. Oh, not that button. Okay. So let's pick this guy up. Hopefully it doesn't ruin all the attached pieces. And try that again. Okay, so corner, deploy. Looks fairly square, but it's not quite. Try that. So try that. Deploy. Deploy the kitchen bench, yep. Deploy this guy, yeah. And then I can deploy the plumb sink, which that should be easy enough. Let's just drop the water tool there. And then I'll do another. So the range is actually going to go on this side. So I'll do one more counter with the fridge next to it. And then I'll do counter, counter. So I need at least 3, probably 4 more of those counters still. But I need a bunch of stone. But apparently I haven't harvested enough stone yet. Alright. Let's pick up a little bit more. By the time I finish this rock, it should be pretty good. Alright. And this electric range will actually allow us to cook all the foods that we want to cook too. There's actually a Steam achievement to cook all of the foods, or at least they have a big list of foods, so it'll be interesting to kind of get those achievements. Let's eat, let's drink, and finish up the rock. Ooh. Never good when I miss because I use up stamina for no reason. Not sure if it uses up durability on the pickaxe or not, but definitely uses up stamina. Alright. Couple more wax. Hey, there you go. One more. Cool. That should give us enough to do what we want to do here. And I think that's going to look pretty neat. I want to get rid of that table too, I think, with the mortar and pestle on it. I was using it for a little while just as almost as a storage, I guess, but I do still need some concrete. Can I do that? No, I need stone to do that. So let's take 100 of the stone and make concrete out of it. Wow, okay, I can only make 13 with that. So I need a bunch of these, which requires concrete mix. So 13 concrete mix is really not going to cut it. Let's drop those back in there. Max. That's still only giving me 15, so that's not a bunch either, but I think that's due to the tree sap, which I have a bunch over here. Alright. Max. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay. That should at least get me going for a while. So while we're waiting for these to make up, there is one thing I'd like to show you. Recent updates to the game has now expanded the missions for the open world. So before we did the live wire terrain scan in a previous episode, I did the homestead in a previous off camera previously, and then just recently they unlocked well, this bio research. I didn't do it in this playthrough, but somehow it was done for me. I'm not sure when that happened, but I also did this spelunking mission off camera in order to give myself a little bit of a boost and a couple new items. And actually that's where I got the cool pickaxe and the cave sickness vaccine as well. So I think it's really cool that they added some of these operations in here. I will do the headstone geo survey here in the near future. I will do the kill list in the near future, and I'm actually kind of hoping that that leads us into some of these operations. That's why I made the armor for the Arctic. I want to get into Ice Storm Expedition here and unlock some of these as well. A bunch of these, it's saying like this one's locked right now, so I don't know what that's going to mean. I think once I complete this one should be good. But oh hey, then we get up into here. Like this is an encoded operation, which is 3 out of 4 difficulties, so I'm not sure how I feel about that yet. There's a bunch of those encoded ones, but and then that's when we'll look at doing the dry run expedition. We'll get into the canyons, blaze a trail to the canyons, so we'll build a little bit of a forward operating base up there as well. So it's cool that they're adding more missions, and I'm looking forward to doing a lot of those moving forward. So we have 17 of these. Oh, hey, I have 100 in here. Oh my god, I definitely did not need to make more. You know what, let me shut that down right now. Let's take this out of here. Put that stone back in here. It could be better used. Okay, so I'm going to need at least, I need more aluminum, more composites. Composites are probably done. Yep. Aluminum, I could probably draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take all of that and drop it in there. Perfect. So let's drop those in. Drop the composites in, and we can make 4 of those now. Can we make the refrigerator yet? Where is the refrigerator? Not sure. Right here. So we need a bunch of electronics for that. So that's going to have to come at a later date. But let's go ahead, drop these into my kitchen over there. And then we can get going. Alright, let's take a look at this. One of those. Can I sort this a little bit better maybe? Yeah, sure. Okay. So I feel like I may also want to, so let's deploy, to add more to this kitchen in this instance. I'm going to put a fridge here. But I think I want, hey, why did that go backwards? Did I build corners? I really hope I didn't build a bunch of corners. No, I didn't. Okay, but it doesn't have any doors on it. Why doesn't it have any doors on it? What if I deploy this guy? Is it going to have doors on it? No, it collides. Well, why did the doors go backwards? Okay, let's try this. How come it does that? I don't like that, so this is not what I want. I'm probably going to have to pick all these pieces up. Pick that guy up. Pick that guy up. Pick that guy up. pick that guy up. Okay, so it goes there, doesn't go there. Okay, so did I just put this one in the wrong way? Oh, I didn't pick it up. That's super annoying. Okay, so here's the corner. Deploy. What if I put it in this way? Does that help the situation? This looks straight. Let's try that. Deploy. So this one faces the right way. This one now faces the right way. Okay. So there's that. Deploy. 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 Okay, so we're getting there. Oh, this one was supposed to be a kitchen one. That's why it's different. That's this one I want to put down there, because that's one that we can actually make food at. Deploy that guy right there. I actually want to make that like that. Now we can drop our pump sink down, plumb it in, like that. Drop this guy in right here. We'll put the fridge in right here, which would be cool. I can probably do another one of these over here, and then put the range in. And then I think that needs electricity and water. Oh goodness. Okay. I'm not sure I was prepared for that, but here we are. Actually, what I can do here, I bet you this will work. Nope, that's not what I want. So then, hook up there, and I bet I can just go down and underneath. Right there. Boom. Water. I bet you I can do the exact same thing with the electricity, actually. There. Bring it down under. At the very least, I can connect it over here on the pillars. Kind of like that. Perfect. So that range should now have water and power. Beautiful. I do want, I think, one more of the kitchen benches. Can I make one more? No, because I don't have enough stone. I'm literally short 3 stones. 3 stones. Can I pick up 3 stones just on the ground? There's one here. That gives me 1. Wow, okay. Well, that's a huge pain. 2, 3, 4. Perfect. That's enough. Oh, there's another one right there. Okay. Let's get in here. Drop that in there. Make myself that 1 more kitchen bench. Perfect. Let's add it in there. It's looking pretty cool. I am loving the look of this kitchen. Now my question is, I'm gonna put a fridge there. Do I make this a peninsula and come out here with my kitchen, or do I just put a kitchen island in here? I think I may actually just put a kitchen island in here, which would be cool. I don't know if I want to go this way or this way though. Not sure yet, but I like the progress that we've made today. I think that's probably going to be it for this episode. In the next episode, I think I'm going to put a dining area in here. Maybe we'll even set up a living room area over here. I think it'll be really cool. But we're going to have to harvest some more resources and make some things happen before we can get there. So I'm loving the workshop. I'm loving the base. We might even knock out another mission in the next couple episodes here, which I think would be cool. But yeah, I think for now that's going to be it. Appreciate you guys watching. If you've liked the video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you've been watching the series, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. It'd be super awesome if you did. And yeah, if you're enjoying it, I appreciate you guys. Keep watching, have fun, and I'll see you next time.